Today we will be looking at Genos. First, let's go over all his abilities. Now that you've seen all his abilities, let's show how to use them. The first move should always be used after attacking 3 times, or if the opponent is on the ground in front of you. The last part will knock them away and leave them in front of the ground just like this. Your second move is a lunge forward with an attack afterwards. There's a few ways you can use this. One is just in neutral, meaning none of you are attacking. You can jump in the air and attack him from any side you want. You can also knock him onto the ground and hit him while he's down. Afterwards you can charge at him and get a lot of free easy damage. And the last way you could use it is if you look at the opponent and you use your move, the first part actually counts as an attack. Meaning that if you turn around quick enough, you can still hit him with the second part. Your third move is a shot you can use either on the ground or in the air. You should only use this in the air as you can attack nearby and still hit them. You can either use this in neutral, meaning when neither of you is attacking, just get some free easy damage, either charged or uncharged, depends on the situation. Or you can also use it after using an ability, for example your one, and to hit them again. Your fourth move goes pretty far, and you shouldn't use it in neutral, as the opponent can either block it or run away from it pretty easily. If they have a parry, they will also use that. The way you want to use it is if you throw someone onto the ground, you can charge after him. Depending on how far the opponent is away from you, you can also increase the range of the ability by just simply looking backwards in the first part. This can be useful if you hit your opponent far away with your second ability. If he doesn't get flanked too far away, of course. Or it can be useful when the opponent is running away from you and you want to chase after them. Same as every other character in the game, he also has a wall combo. If you don't know how to do one, you simply attack 4 times. And if the opponent is close to a wall and you press Q after a short delay, you will do a wall combo. As you can see, this one throws the opponent away and you can chase after him with your different moves. As an example, if you hit the opponent away, you can use your third ability to do some more damage. You can also use your second ability to do some more damage and extend the combo. As you can see, this does a lot of damage. Now I will also show some combos, and in the top of the screen you can see what buttons I press in what order for the combo to be completed. This combo right here can be a bit fluctuant with how easy it is to hit, as depending on how far the opponent is getting thrown away, you can't hit him. But here I will show the full combo while hitting it. Now, let's look at the ultimate of Genos. First we will go over the moves. His first move, Thunder Kick. It has two variants. If you use it and miss the second part, you will do the split attack on the ground that attacks any opponent that is within the range of it. If you do hit the second part, follow the opponent in the air and run down. Now, let's look at the second move. If you win the attack, you will go flying forward a large amount, and when pointing at the opponent, you stop, hit him, put him into the ground. This will do about half of the opponent damage. Both of these moves can be hit while the opponent is on the ground. This is very aggressive. His third move is Flame Wave Cannon. If you use it, you create a large laser beam that goes very far. You cannot move it once you used it. If you get hit with it, you will stun and take some damage. Your fourth move is a larger version of your third move. If you use it, you have the startup and this is very strong in public lobbies as it can hit a lot of people. How it works is, if the opponent is close to you, it will deal way more damage than if he is far away from you. And you can also change the direction of the ability. Do way more damage than before. Now I will show an easy combo you can do with your moves. If you use your second ability, dash away, your first ability, rise up, and third ability. This is a very easy combo that kills him. Now that you know how to use him, we will go over some important things to know. His first ability can be blocked. His second ability cannot be blocked. You can also manage to hit him from the side, but if you hit him from the front while blocking, they will only get thrown away a tiny amount. But if you hit them straight on and you dodge after them, depending on the ping, you can still hit them. Your third ability cannot be blocked, but deals less damage, and the same goes for your fourth move. Everything can technically be blocked and at the same time not be blocked, meaning it just does less damage than before. The only thing that cannot be blocked is the first startup of your second ability. Genos has 3 passive abilities. One of them is if he hits a finisher with any move, all of his moves will go off cooldown. Genos has a different evasive, meaning there is a short explosion. If someone gets hit by this, he is stunned for a short time and also takes a tiny amount of damage. This can be used by standing up, doing a nice turn around them and attacking them. Although this is not guaranteed, it is a way to also try and get some more damage after you were on the ground. His third passive is that if he is in the air and using a move, all of them get a different variant, meaning that he is allowed to fly. Of course, with your fourth move, you fly anyway. And depending on how you look at it, Genos actually has 4 passives, as his 4th attack throws the opponent further away compared to the other characters. Now I will be going over some tips and tricks with Genos. If you use his 4th ability and hit a finisher on someone, you can use your 3rd ability after to stay in the air and snipe down other people. Also important to know is that the finisher of your 4th ability does a lot of damage even if other people are inside of it. As you can see, at the first part he was at 65% HP after hitting the jet dive, and the second part brought him all the way down to 44. It is important to know what of your abilities can be interrupted. Your 3rd ability will basically always be interrupted when you get hit by someone and you try to activate it. Your 4th ability will not be interrupted. And will also sometimes hit people who are right behind you. Your 2nd ability cannot be interrupted as it is too quick and it has iframes. Your 1st ability is very special as it can be interrupted in some circumstances, as well as with your 4th ability. I will go over the most important now. If you use your 4th ability and there is a Garu with his ultimate active, for example my dummy here, this is something that can happen. This can happen during the entirety of the duration of your ability. Something that can also happen is if there is a Saitama and you miss the first part of your ability, Thunder Kick, he can interrupt it by using normal punch. These are the most important things if you want to know how to play Genos if you just started. I hope this guide helped you and I hope you enjoyed the video.